Hello YouTubers, this is Elise Elite, and I wanted to tell you about some of my dreams about the rapture. Now, I want to tell you that if you look up on YouTube right now, there's a lot of videos that will come up, and most of them have been uploaded within the past 4 years. So that may be some sort of sign the rapture is soon, but I'll cover that in another video. For now, I just want to share my experience of one of those dreams I had during last year, during early spring. And during that time, I was interested in the book of Revelation and the rapture. And I was kind of praying for a dream, and I was given a dream. My dream started when I was in the middle of class. I was in high school, and it was during my sophomore class, and I'm going to be a senior this year, so it's been a little bit more than a year. And during the middle of class, I hear the angel's trumpet blow. And it was the trumpet from Revelation. I knew it was the trumpet from Revelation. I don't know why, though. I just immediately knew. I can't explain it. After doing some research, I was trying to match the sound I heard in my dream for the trumpet to something in real life. And the closest thing I found was a long trumpet note. And there wasn't really a melody, it was just a long note. And it seemed to come from the clouds in the sky, and it was loudest outside, almost like a siren. I want to say it went on for hours, but this scene in my dream, it only lasted a minute. And in my dream, I was in class, and I was like, yep, it's time to go. It was kind of weird, but that's what I did. But I said, well, then in the next scene, I instantly transitioned to a hallway, and it was almost as if we were waiting for something. I was almost like I was waiting in a lobby, and I was with my family, and I saw my friend there too, and he was with his family. But we didn't talk, and we just were with our own families. I'm not sure what we were waiting for. It just felt like we're waiting to be called. That's what it felt like. That scene only lasted a minute too, but the key part in this is the last part of my dream, when my dream transitioned again, and I appeared at the top deck of this medium-sized ship. It's kind of hard to describe how big it was because I didn't get a good look at it. I just saw the top deck. There was a crowd on it. There was a small crowd on it, and it was a few people short from being crowded, and it felt like we were passengers, and there were employees writing something on paper, our names or something. I don't really know because I didn't see the papers or anything. Plus, it's been a little more than a year since I remember the dream, so there was a staff, and there was this guy on a megaphone. He was one of the employees, and he was on a megaphone directing us to stay calm for some reason. And I turned my head to the right, and I see on the coastline there was a city, and it looked like some big city like New York. It could be New York, but it could just be some city on the ocean. And the city was glowing like a golden yellow and a deep red from smoke and fire. And the sky was an orangey red color, kind of like a sunset, a really, really warm colored sunset. And there were meteors that started to come down on the city, and they were colliding with the skyscrapers in the city. The ship that I was on started to float over the city, and we were higher than the skyscrapers and still ascending. And I had thought we were going to be hit by the meteors. I thought we were in danger, but I kind of knew that we were protected through God's protection. I remember I was on the boat or ship, and I was looking down, and I think the boat was transparent, or either that or I was looking off the edge of the boat or ship. and I remember looking down on the city and it was burning like really bright orange and yellow colors, and the street was just filled with yellow fire, like almost like lava, I guess. Like a yellowish, whitish, really hot, coal looking burning city. It was too bright to see the ground. Like, I knew where the streets were supposed to be, but I couldn't see the streets. I want to say, as the boat was going higher, I felt like we were sending to heaven to meet Jesus, and I felt happy when I woke up and awestruck at the same time. But I think I covered everything just now. It was a pretty crazy dream. A lot happened. The person I witnessed to the dream, said I was witnessing the fall of Babylon. But another response is welcome to any interpretations of the dream that you think are relevant to this dream. Is completely welcome. That's all for today, guys. God bless you.